Alright, y'all already know what time it is. Glass Bubble was one of my most popular videos, and it was so sad to see it get deleted. I think two of the creators had falling out, but one of the creators, Vanilla Moon Tea, has gone on to make a revamped version. There's a new art style, Vine staff has been added. I think there's a few other changes, like you can actually have like block names now, a la Undertale. This is kind of a companion video to a video I'm making right now, which is a video about the Cole's wife or Cole from fighting situation that happened like last year, because that was insane. It's kind of crazy how like little people talk about that, especially since like they tried to come back at one point, and I'm just it's kind of crazy. I remember seeing a few videos when the situation like was first happening, but otherwise no one really talks about it since, and it's kind of crazy because even though it's been a year, that situation is still wild. But anyways, enough of that, let's start. Tell me. Also, there's music for this game, but I just muted it and now add my own music. I don't think there should be voice acting, because I'm not capturing the window audio or my desktop audio, and I don't feel like doing it. So let's hope there's voice acting. I think the music probably is either fighting music or original, so whatever. What is your name? Okay, let's try doing restricted names. Medkit. Somehow I find that hard to believe. Is it the same for? You're funny. Oh my gosh, I'm speaking a lot Undertale. That's so fine. Staff. Oh wait, that works. Hold on. Wait, that works. Wait. I don't want to be my tough. We might have to start that over. Okay, let me go to the main menu and start that over. Okay, what's your name? Candy. I was just trying to see. Have a nice day! And with that, you bid off the last customer in your small cafe. Your small, humble bubble tea shop, the Glass Bubble, that you ran in Kratos' capital with your best friend ever in the front of Boba's back. I love Boba tea. Gnarly. Tesla. Gnarly. It was dangerous here, but it's all you knew, and after being able to survive with your shop unscathed this long, you quite don't mind this place anymore. That's a sentence. It was a blessing that you managed to live almost peacefully in a place like Kratos. Eek! Oh, Boba! You turned your head to sound only greeted by your bubbly, infernal best friend. I low-key wish, I love the hairstyle, but I do wish they kept the lighter hair, but otherwise, Boba! They're looking as great as ever. Candy, you gotta see this, huh? Remember, whoa, what the hell? Okay, my mouse just had an issue. Let's pretend like that hasn't happened. Okay. Huh? Remember when I opened a social media account for the BoFest? For the shop, I mean. Super cool and awesome social media account for the Glass Bubble. Us, you know. We are so cool and awesome. So anyways, I was posting our really crusty pictures on my phone camera. It's not great. I mean, these are our cameras, not really. But you see how it's festival season soon, right? Well, I may have applied to this competition without your knowledge. That Flipside, yes, the Flipside made me very not have fun. Okay, I might use my trackpad because my regular mouse has issues, and I don't want the dialogue to get skipped like that. You stared at Boba quizzically. That was a bit too fast for you to process anything. Understanding immediately, Boba took a deep breath and quickly apologized. Sorry. So, I may or may not have applied to Glass Bubble for a competition Crossroads. What competition? Boba only giggles themselves. I'm so glad you asked. They pulled out their phones, slotting themselves comfortably next to you, as they've always done. The annual Festival Dreams competition, organized by the Flipside. So I applied for both of us here. Wait, actually, let me just send you a screenshot. Open your phone with this arrow. Oh, hey, hell yeah. Your first 3 apps are your messages, recipes, and contacts, respectively. Why is my phone almost dying? Charge your phone. Be bisexual, eat heart chip, charge your phone, and lie. That's just a notepad, your history, to check what the character said, save menu, load menu, and any settings. For now, let's see what Boba sent to us. Huh, weird. Boba's new messages didn't seem to load. To return, you can press the back button, then the phone arrow to close the phone. What's that picture? Weird, I can't check the messages right now, because the devs don't want to code them in. Can I check recipes? Everything isn't working. This phone sucks. Okay. For some reason, I can't access it. Huh? Weird. It's okay. I'll just show you directly then. Bubba moved their phone so you can see. Every year, Flipside organizes the festival. But along with fighters, they also have a more community-focused competition for those that don't fight. Festival Dreams. Restaurants, souvenirs, you name it. So, I thought we were going really well for ourselves. So I applied. And we won! Looks like being chronically online does help, hee hee. Preach, preach, preach they, preach. Boba grinned as they nudged you playfully before changing the application to their social media. Before you laid the account for your shared shop with rows of drinks at the bottom. I read that wrong. Your eyes widened, seeing the sheer number of followers that Boba managed to amass already within a short time since they opened the account. You couldn't even process it when Boba quickly changed to the direct messages, showing clicking on Flipside as they gave you their phone. Hey, it's Val from Flipside. Dom and I saw your submission and we're interested in working with you. And if you ask me, I think it would be awesome. I need to choose more of the same voices because, listen, it's the Deltarune influence. I need unique voices for all the characters. Maybe like a 10 aspect, like, hey, it's Val from Flipside. Dom and I saw your submission and we're interested in working with you. And if you ask me, I think it would be awesome. Let us know if it all works out or if you can't make it for the festival season. I'll send you a location for a meetup if the schedule works for you. Hoping to hear from you back. I need to switch up. You'll definitely hear me do the southern accent for Scythe, even if it's very dramatic. You scroll through your phone messages, Boba excitedly agreeing the location, the time, and every single detail you would need. Boba seemed to click almost immediately with the energetic Falk as they both excitedly talked about everything, from the upcoming event to their social media preferences. Oh my god, Boba x Falk, new OTP. You even want to confirm that the account Boba was talking to was a real and official Flipside account. Hey, it's us, Flipside. Yes, hello, it is me, Valk Flipside. I'm currently on my side account because I got locked out of my main account. Can you please give me your credit card information so I can buy a new microphone and keep making music? Oh my god, Valk Flipside! I don't know the deeds, but ultimately, Inferno from all around the Inferno can get a chance to showcase their culinary skills at Crossroads. And if you reach a particular threshold, you might be able to stay at the Crossroads location. Can you believe it, guys? Christmas, just a week away. We might finally have a chance to leave crater dust. Boba seems slant, looking outside the window. We can finally leave this dangerous place behind. They said one ending, so I think they removed the scythe ending where you stay behind and scythe kills you. So let's just go along. This sounds interesting. I know, right? And the best part is that we can finally leave crater dust for good if everything goes well. Can you believe it? Finally, we can leave this place for good and to the land of opportunity. Okay. I'm so sick and tired of crater dust and messy environment. Everything seems to break left and right. I've heard Crossroads is drastically safer. You won't need to protect me like you had to do this whole time. You can finally be safe. Can Boba become a dating option? Please, 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 please. Listen. When this game gets a full release, I'm doing all routes. I want a Boba route. Okay, Boba tea. Gnarly. Boba leaned against the counter, taking a deep breath as they put their phone into their back pocket. This means a lot to me. I tell you right now, I want to get to Crossroads as soon as possible, leaving tonight to arrive in the morning tomorrow. And I really want you to come with me. The glass bubble is Candy and Boba together, right? Okay, like I said, it said only one ending, and like no indication that the scythe ending's still in there from the OG game, so count me in. But we are leaving tomorrow. What? Why? It's not safe at night, and the last train for Crossroads is in 15 minutes. We won't make it on time. Boba grumbled. Fine! Tomorrow, just because you agreed to come with me. Boba turned away from you with a huff, but ultimately smiled. Thanks for agreeing, though. It means a lot to me. It's no problem. Boba couldn't resist to wrap their arms around you, sudden and brave. Boba route when? When? I want to date Boba. I won't make you regret this. You'll see the glass bubble is going to be a hit at Crossroads. Right now, though, I don't know about you, but I'm gonna go pack up the important things. Let's leave first train in the morning to Crossroads. Go back up too. The sooner we do it, the sooner we can rest. Gotta be well rested for tomorrow. Good night. Saying I literally have a midterm tomorrow. That I'm not studying for. Haha. You let out a nod as they walked past you. As they suggested, you went to your room. But knowing that this was Boba's dream, seeing how excited they were, you couldn't resist wanting to help out. Looking through their clothes, you picked out some and settled them on small desks in your shared room. Oh my god. This was filled with taxes, but it didn't matter right now. You were going to Crossroads. You should probably pay those though. Then you went to the bathroom, rallying up all of your good minds. There's skincare, okay? We're not sharing skincare. I'm sorry. Yes. Quite a bit of your money went into Boba's almost excessive skincare routine. But it made them happy, so it is. I ship me and Boba together, a new self-ship we may ship. After collecting all the skincare, you put them right next to the sink altogether for easier transportation for when you were both ready to go. You had to keep it easily accessible from Boba due to skincare later before bed. You're still awake? Boba walked into your shared bedroom. I see someone's busy. Thanks, Candy. Boba chatted with you for a while longer before you both finished your respective areas and got ready for bed. Finally, both still in bed, Boba staring at the ceiling. I'm excited for tomorrow. Boba giggled. I mean, it's not every day you get opportunity to grow your business at the heart of the Inferno. Boba took a deep breath as they gingerly put their fingers on the knob of your lamp to turn it off. Good night, Candy. We have a big day tomorrow. And so, the room went dark. Darker yet darker. Entry number 17. At this time of night, it was quieter in Crater Dust. A sheer miracle, if you thought about it. Only sound you hear was shuffling from your friend near you on their own bed. Surely the covers that were previously on them had slipped off by now, as they always did. Boba moved a lot when they slept. Even with the excitement the next day, Boba slept soundly, as if it were just a normal one. Sometimes, it made you wonder how they could sleep without much worry in the world. You live in Inferno, after all, and Crater Dust of all places. Maybe it was the idea that you both got used to the danger, since this is all you know. You hear your friend sleeping as if you were in a much safer place. It was almost silly. Crash! Oh my god! Okay, so this is why you don't get the ending with Scythe. She just breaks in anyway. You jolt awake. A break-in? Almost immediately, you scramble out of your bed. Your feet blindly moving towards the door. When you feel a hand on your shoulder, as you know, you are welcome here anytime. Boba stood behind you, the pale moonlight barely making you make out them shaking their head. I have a bad feeling about this. Let's just wait a bit before looking. Letting out a sigh, you carefully went back to your bed. Boba followed you, sitting right next. Boba, imagine like a man breaks in your house and like you wake up and like the person and like there's a person in your house goes, oh, we should just wait. Like, bro, there's a man in my house. There is a man behind the house. It's okay. I'm sure it's just usual. Another crash. Maybe it's just stupid roll. We have nothing to do with it. They shouldn't come in here. The door isn't that obvious after all. This is calming. You clearly see the furrowed brows and worry. The two of you stayed there. Boba eventually leaned against you, as they always did doing it. Where is the Boba route? Like, okay, Scythe is fine, but I need to date Boba right now. They couldn't defend themselves after all. Even if they normally slept without a care in the world, it was times like these that you knew they still held fear. Such is life in the Inferno. After some more crashes coming out of your room, it seemed to finally calm down. The sounds of thrashings, even some screams, pleas of help, were slowed. Not without a gunshot. Okay, that's Scythe. This was normal, yet even if it was, it wouldn't stop you from jolting. Something happened here, and you wouldn't be surprised if it just motivated Boba further to leave. The morning came soon after. Oh, Boba got a new shirt. Boba was already in the bathroom getting ready. Rise and grind! Boba exclaimed excitedly as they saw you. Get up, sleepyhead! We have a train to catch! You nodded as you stretched on your bed, getting up soon after to get ready as they were. Soon did find preparations, and we'll be ready for the trip. Oh, by the way, thanks for choosing out some clothes for me already. You know how long it would take me to choose, so I appreciate you already doing the choice for me. What the bleep happened here? You looked over at Boba. You both knew exactly who it was, especially someone as all Bandhammer? You both found a cafe and agreed to see a gruesome scene. The place is completely thrashed, and right in the middle, a familiar red inferno. So, wait, who could it be? Who? Skateboard! Yeah! Hey, Skateboard. Okay, what voice should I do for Skateboard? I'm thinking. Heinz. Okay. Boba chuckled awkwardly. Okay, I think I know. This place is trashed. I was walking on Crater Dust and suddenly I see the broken window. I had to go check out everything was okay. Especially since I promised I was going to protect my bros cafe. Ooh, slingshot reference, skate shot. Shut up. Good to see both of you guys in one piece. But seriously, what One Piece? The One Piece is real! But seriously, what happened? Skipper paused, tensing up as he seemed to consider something. It wasn't me! Do you have a gun? What? No, obviously not. Then we know it wasn't you. We heard gunshots last night. Whoever came in here had a gun. Scythe. We don't know much detail, so don't ask. Listen, it was a baddie. That's all I'm gonna say. Skipper seemed to tense up at the words. You got hurt, right? You shook your head as Boba did the same. Good. Skipper shrugged off as he dusted off one of the stools to sit on it, looking over at the two of you. Sorry, normally me and the crew are around, but last night something weird happened. You know those cultists reached some It was Scythe! I was right! From Lost Temple, I think. There were so many last night, trying to convince Lazo to join our crazy cult. My mom is in a cult. My dad doesn't visit. My dad is in a cult. Obviously, we said no tagging my amigo. For some reason, this time they didn't want to go down without a fight. Scumbags. Something tells me there's something more to it. It's weird that they just suddenly attack Crater Dust. Normally it's just talking and talking and then they leave. Are they like this world's Jehovah's Witnesses? True eyewitnesses. Me when I have an enemy in the Inferno, so I sign them up for a true eyewitness visit. Purapat, It's so bleep. Okay. Ignore my Spanish. I was not ready. Oh my god, Hispanic skateboard. Hell yeah. Didn't go anywhere either, so the place looks completely well. Sorry we weren't here like we always were. Make sure you guys were okay. Any details on who it was? You only shrug as Bubba looked away awkwardly. Shoot. Looks like I'll have to keep an eye out for a gun-wielding Inferno then, who is also a baddie. Don't sweat it, Skate. We were going to leave this place for a while anyway, so it really doesn't matter right now that it's Thrash machine. Your machine sucks ass. Is that okay? At that, Skateboard quirked an eyebrow. Leave? Where? Crossroads. Bubba took a deep breath as they looked over at Skateboard with a shaky smile. We got invited by Flipside. At that, Skateboard blinked, taken aback. Every year, near festival season, Flipside hosts a shop competition for culinary talents. We applied to it, they seemed interested, and invited us to meet it personally. Holy... No way, dude. It's awesome, are you kidding? I've heard about them. I mean, we normally get to see some of those Flipside interviews and all, but you're telling me you two got in? Bubba excitedly nodded. You heard us. If we get through this, we might be able to get a permanent spot at Crossroads. Well, assuming that Flipside likes what we bring over at Crossroads now. Shoot, we should bring some more ingredients. What am I thinking, BRB? Talk about excited. That's Bubba for you. Skateboard or he smirked with a chuckle. It's not every day you can interact with someone like that. I like it a lot. Crossroads, huh? The crew will miss you guys, you know. Skateboard shook his head. Assuming you do get in, you know how huge that'll be? The fest, you don't know big Flipside like that. The fest doesn't really differentiate between Creditor's Capital nor Splintered Skies, among other places, but, you know. When people think playground, it's always Splintered Skies. Guess that makes sense. You all came from here. They generalize a lot. Heard it happens with the other regions too. Gibber puts a hand on your shoulder, patting it. What I'm saying is that you should be proud. You're the first one from created us. He smirked. You better make all of us proud. Before soon, Bubba was back with a packed suitcase. Ready, they said, almost exasperated. We should go soon. Sorry, Skate, we have a train to catch. Nah, don't worry about it. It's a big opportunity, right? I felt the same when I first applied to be a fighter. Don't sweat it. Thanks, Skateboard. Bubba turned back at you. Ready? Never been more ready. Bubba let out an almost blindingly bright grin. What would happen if I said no? I guess like more Skateboard dialogue. I'm a fake Delta fan. I'm not investigating all the dialogue options. Crossroad won't even see it coming. I'm assuming there's gonna be no dialogue options that really like impact anything right now since it's only a demo, but whatever. Text me the location. I gotta visit guys during the festival. I've forgotten what you guys already, but I gotta stay with crew. You know how it is. I'll see you guys in like a week, yeah? Knock 'em dead. Don't worry, Skate. We'll blow Flipside away. Sweet. Shout, bros. With Bubba, you finally took your bags on the way to go to the train station. It was a bit shoddy, but that's what you get with being Crater Dust. Swiftly, you got the tickets to go to Crossroads. I'm so excited! Nervous, but excited! You think playground subways or like NYC subways with all the stuff going on? Before long, the train arrives at your station. Boba, you took your luggages in the train. To you and Inferno, it looked like you were moving somewhere with the amount you took with yourselves, but it will all be worth it. The stations were passing a blur. First, it was the left of the playground. The houses became less and less numerous, and before long, you both left playground behind. At one point, both fell asleep in your shoulder. Boba route when? Question mark, question mark, question mark? The familiar house and playground were replaced by endless fields, weirdly excessive round cows, and the odd car or infernal here and there. I'm looking at the Moo Meadows cows. Boba will want to see this, so you gently nudged them awake. Wow, this is so cool! I never thought this is how the rest of the Inferno looked. Playground is all the two of you knew, but thanks to Boba, that didn't have to stay that way. Boba route when? I love Boba! Felt weird being so far from home, to be out of there, even if it might be for a short while. But it felt nice. Arriving at Crossroads Central. Eek! This is so exciting! Boba could barely hold in their excitement as you both exited the train. So this is the Crossroads train station, huh? It's huge! You couldn't help but look around in awe. The station at Crater just stood no chance compared to the brilliance that was the Crossroads station. This is Grand Central. Oh yeah. Playground is New York, confirmed. This is just New York, confirmed. Talk about our budget. I don't even know where to begin! But would pause, looking around before their eyes leaned on escalators. Well, I guess we should start by just going up. The stairs felt almost eternal. To say that the Crossroads station was drastically bigger than the one in Crater Dust was an understatement. It made sense, obviously, that the hub of the whole Inferno would be big. But you didn't think this big. Before long, the two of you finally reached the top. Just so you know, I already let Flipside know we'd arrive in the morning, and they said they did have free time, so we're in the clear. This place is beautiful, though. Remind me that I have to spend a bit taking pictures around. I've heard the Crossroads Station's one of the oldest buildings in all of Inferno. Isn't that cool? It's really cool, duh. Bubba giggles as they looked at you. I know, right? Oh, is that flip side? Oh yeah. Was I? Okay, I'm probably gonna do like a lower, but I wouldn't say the monotone for medkit. But my Valk was announced for, so I'll probably do a lower. Looks like it's our star. I'm not good at graphic design, so sign PNG. Looks like it's our star of the show. Welcome. The ever-famous Flipside brothers stood in front of you, with a sign in their hands that was directed at the two of you. You can see Boba seemingly finding their emotions on whether to be excited at seeing the idols in front of them or confused. What's with the hush? Falcon immediately intercepted. Let's just say it was sister being swarmed. Surprisingly, the two of you even saw through our skies. Huh? It's just me, Candy, or... Without further ado, I'd say we should go directly to the location before we blow our cover. They changed our cells, that's how serious they were. As we all went to the location that Flipside mentioned, they finally moved their attacking. Do not diss those messages. Oh my god, Dom looks delicious. Oh my god, Dom. Hello, Dom. Hello, Dom. When Dom and Boba routes went, he started about removing both glasses Dom found before he put back his usual on. Make yourselves at home, let's talk. Valk exclaimed as he pulled out a chair for you to sit in. Dom came to slot in a new chair at the table as he sat down, folding his hands on his lap. Welcome you officially to Crossroads. Valk nodded as Dom spoke. The contrast between them was definitely their main appeal. Dom, hello. Oh my god. Like, look at him. Look at him. He's just so. Wait, I have to be careful. The Twitter lesbians are gonna get mad at me. You da fine. You da say that affectional man is attractive. This is why obviously makes you bisexual. Bro. Dom was still Valk seemed to bounce as the time passed. He glanced over to the side, seeing Boba's almost starstruck expression as he looked at the flip side. But Dom looks so majestic. I'm distracted. Blah blah blah. Popper name, place name. So, first time in Crossroads, huh? What do you both think? Must be different playground, huh? It's super different. Couldn't even hide how much different this place was compared to home. All the skateboard stories about Crossroads started making sense. Overwhelming, bright, fun. The sounds everywhere. I can imagine. Crossroads is completely different to playground. You hope it's not too uncomfortable. Valk nodded along to Dom's words. Now I'm wondering if our grandma tried these things already. Dom shook his head. I doubt it. I wouldn't imagine this much of her style. Whatever. Valk shrugged as he looked over at both of you and Boba. Enough about that. Why don't you two tell us a bit about yourselves? Oh, jeez, where do we even start? Candy, how about you talk? You know I'll just ramble about the wrong things. Oh my god, I can write it again. Okay, delete text. Okay. I already did the... Okay. I'm 4 years old. You're the youngest person ever. Interesting. Awesome to meet you then. Without further ado, I suppose we should start. Dom? Two of you have become finalists for Playground representatives for this festival. The place that you're currently at is a small cafe location that we have for these sort of events. So far, no one has managed to stay in this location beyond the festival season. But perhaps the two of you can change that. Oh yes, we can. Falcon eyes look between you and Boba. We filled up this kitchen with some stock that might be helpful, but of course you would have to bring your own specialized equipment, which I hope you have brought at least part with you? Don't worry, we came prepared. Yeah, Boba, we did, thanks to you. It's our bags, we're ready for anything. Dom seemed to smile at that, glancing on at Valk with small on. And I'm sure the two of you would mind giving us a bit of preview of what you serve. Right now? If you can. Valk chuckled himself as Boba got... I sound like something like there. See. Boba then grabbed your arm as they pulled you to stand up next to him. Obviously, come on Candy, let's get our stuff and give them something good. Eager, aren't you? Dom chuckled himself. Well, it's a nice quality to have. I'm going with a sonic voice. Surprise us. Can you believe it? We have to do our best. Come on, we gotta step fast. Because of Boba's eagerness, the two of you completely took out all your equipment at record speed. I heard mini games. Are we gonna have a drink? Make a mini game? Papa's Pizzeria style? I combined pizzeria and pizzeria. Flipside managed to get you some items, but definitely wasn't enough. Boba was right to bring so much in your suitcases. I have an idea of what to get for them. Let me think. I called Dibs and Falk. You can do Dom. Of course. Understand. Alright, let's do this. I love mini games! Open the game part glass bubble. The main mechanic of this game is making drinks and satisfying customers. Certain customers ask for certain ingredients or certain attributes. Normally, a customer will tell you what they want. In this particular case, I'll tell you what to make. Understood. Dom, huh? Well, if you ask me, he gives me something more mellow and softer. Here, start with the toppings. For chapter 1, you will only have 3 options more than unlock these. Press. You can hover on top of them information on each topping, such as flavor profile and what they are. Back to Nom. I think I might tapioca. Select it. Toppings. Now we need a base. Same as before, you have a limited selection that will unlock it to go. Same before, you can have our own ingredients. Here's Dom, huh? Maybe mango? Actually, a second thought, it might be too strong for Dom. If you make a mistake at any point, you click on the trash button to the upper right to delete the latest ingredient, which is not leave the sick at all. Let's try this again. How about go with honey this time? That seems more Dom-like compared to our other choices, I think. This looks good. Now we can stop here for most drinks, but you can add more if you want. Next to the trash button, there's an arrows button. Pressing it takes you to tea and fridge. You mix spaces together to make different flavors, but you can pour that on your own. Awesome. Final stretch. When you are done making the drink, you can press it on the cash register to give on to customers. Make sure to remember the orders, or they'll get mad. Oh, we have fun playing. Yay! Oh. Now finish with the drinks. You can bubble tip and flip. I flubbed like all of that. My eyes started glazing over. Your drinks. Thank you. Thanks. Can't wait to try this. You and Bubba watch eagerly, waiting to see flesh out of. This tastes like hot garbage. We just get kicked out and like nothing in the game happens. Their faces are unreadable as they taste your drinks. Professionals. You glance over at Boba, noticing how nervous they seem to be getting at the silent. Finally, both Dom and Val put their drinks down, glancing between each other before looking back at you. I believe we have reached a conclusion, haven't we, Val? Yeah, this is hot garbage. Ow, I didn't expect that. This tastes like buns. I almost feel rejuvenated. This is some good stuff. Bubba let out a breath, one that they were holding in the entire time. Thank you. You saw Bubba curse himself for stuttering as Dom chuckled. I believe there's no contest. Your drinks here have impressed us. Congratulations, you have been chosen as this year's playground's representative. Really? Thank you so much. No worries. Festival's in a week, so if you need anything, give us a call. This room upstairs is fully furnished, so that should cover our accommodations. We also left a little welcome package. Hopefully it covers any expenses that you both might have. And well, thank you! Also, since now you'll be working here, we let you in for this year's festival theme early. This year, it's... Oh man, I was about to get so excited. Good morning, Crossroads! Today's Wait, is that Pirates vs. Mermaids? Today's a special day now. Isn't that right, Dom? Day marks the first day of the festival. As mentioned already, this team's years of... Okay, not the Pirates vs. Mermaids. Summer versus winter. Vuck looks glamorous. And if I had to say, I think winter is more fun. So many of those times where cool sports like hockey and snowboarding finally available. Being able to glide through snow, cutting through the harsh wind as adrenaline pumps in your veins. The dream! I find summer more interesting. Being able to soak up in the sun, a nice pina colada in one hand. Not to mention beaches being open. Who doesn't enjoy the warmth of their parasol and refreshing splash in the water? That seems much more like a dream if you ask me. Whatever. Whichever team you pick, make sure to support the fighters participating. Sound TV started to buzz. It's TV time! As you did a final sweep of the cafe, it's been a week since you managed to pass the flip side with your drinks, which in turn solidified your position in the Crossroads for this festival season. It was terrifying, yes, but today was a true trial on if the Infernals or Crossroads would enjoy your drink. I can't believe it! We're actually going to open shop in Crossroads! Boba possibly... Oh, Jesus Christ. Boba practically bounced around in pure glee. They forced you to wake up earlier than usual, much earlier than your usual wake-up time for the shop. Something about needing to dress to impress for the first day. Boba, don't play that game. It's rage-inducing. Yet before you knew it, Boba pulled out a box from the counter. You know, I hope this isn't too late for this, Boba started softly. I know we probably should have bought ingredients to get back what we lost a week ago, and give more options to people Crossroads, but as you know, I may have gotten out of my way for part of a budget. Not much for anticipation, Boba opened the box for you. It's a bomb! It's a bomb! Being a berry pink uniform and brown finish. Oh my god, are we seeing I get a uniform? I'm getting like so tired. I'm so washed. Like, I'm getting tired. I'm been like 30 minutes of recording. Guess who got us new uniforms? The pure glee practically emitting from Boba as they showed off the uniforms. New location, new uniforms. Boba showed it off in their hand, turning the uniform around. Well, what do you think? I love how you can't say no. I love it. Glad you think so. There's no other option. Yeah, okay, just Boba, just Boba. Boba knows the best always. I worked really hard designing these. Come on, let's go get changed. I've been itching on trying these on since I got them done. Talk about convenience on knowing your size. With that, Boba escaped to get changed. Seemed like you should do the same. A bit later, Boba came back to the main lobby giggling. Oh my god, they're so cute! I love this. Okay, tea. Little Warful Thieves. That I know this took like a million years or so. Shout out to Boba. Best seam? What's the gender? I know seamstress is feminine. Seamster? I think it's seamster. Best seamster in the entire Inferno. Amazing in new color. I thought it would match. I think we look awesome. Boba punched his shoulder lightly. Now we look the part of new and reborn bubble tea makers. With our new and improved uniforms. Don't know about you, but I think it's time to open shop. Ready, Candy? Never more ready. Boba giggled, nudging her shoulder lightly. That's the spirit. Boba walks to the door of your shop. Taking a deep breath, they looked at you one last time. I know I already asked, but really? Ready? Super duper ready? Waiting for a nod, they turned back and finally flipped the sign to show that your cafe was finally open. The glass bubble's finally open for business. Hell yeah. And last but not least, here are this year's Festival Dreams winners. You press your hands at the counter as Velk lists off the winners for every nation. A vein of excitement bubbles within you the moment the glass bubble, not mentioned. Focus. You took a deep breath and bounced in place slightly to hype yourself up. Now that the announcement on TV was up, that meant the actual festival would start at any moment. Which meant people would start coming into your shop. I hate customer service, I hate retail. But we gave you a small thumbs up as they cleaned the last of your tables. A few Infernals walked in and ordered their drinks. The ones that tasted on the spot seemed satisfied. You just know that when the first break happened, both you and Boba are going to swarm with clients. But you're ready. You were right that it was going to get crowded. But the festival didn't even start and you're both already running around fulfilling orders. We need more staff, bro. We're like 2 people. Like, in the middle of rush hour. Crazy. That's going to go by fast. This location was definitely not big enough for the amount of people that you were getting. Thankfully, it was still going as smoothly as you prayed it would. Currently, Bo was in the back, making the ingredients you were currently missing, as you hadn't expected some of them to disappear as fast as they did. You okay back there? Just peachy. Boba would reply, yet you could feel the strain in their voice. The stress was clearly getting into them. Good day. What can I get for you? You had to double take when your eyes fell asleep. No one in front of you. Who is it? One of the big shots from the fighters. Of all Infernos, you didn't succeed. Okay, so it's either Subspace or Medicat. One top fighting. PHIG. The one and only Subspace Team! Mine, hell yeah. World-renowned scientist, man behind the biographs, yada yada, everyone knows him already. Oh, was that biograph behind him? The other Infernos kept a safe distance away from him. I'm probably gonna do the sonic voice for Subspace 2, probably lower though. What do I feel like doing for the damn first Chaos Emerald? If you hear me talking about Sonic, it's not because I'm a Sonic fan, it's because I watched LTDK 10. Look at us. Looks like it's present. Oh my god, bro. Looks like it's present like 7 recall, and understandably so. It's more intimidating thing. Yeah, I'm doing the child voice. So, are you listening or not? Apologize. I'm sorry. Good. He said plainly, and you don't. Can I get 2 large coffees? Ooh, those hip windows are hip windowing. As I was saying, I thought this cafe was absolutely adorable. Can't resist but want to see it with my own eye. After seeing it on one of those, what was it? Interviews during practice, I thought I would come by. I'm very busy Inferno, I'll let you know, so be grateful I visited. This guy seems rather pretentious. On the other side of the coin, he seemed much more excitable than you expected from how you saw him act in the previous festivals you watched. You didn't expect to see such an Inferno in your shop. With a colorful selection of options, never seen quite such choice. With drinks even at Crossroads, a little suppressed, almost. Your true trial will be during the drink making, so I'll repeat. Is there anything you recommend? Is there any part of your favorite flavor, like flavor profile? Like bitter, sweet? Definitely not bitter! Subspace looked to the side. His gaze seemed distant for a while before he focused on you again. Sweet. Make it sweet. You nod, preparing the card reader for him to pay. Then you look at the price, he slid his card reader. Okay! Money! I got like hella money. I got like hella money. I got like $5. What? I'll let you know I was hitting the emote like dun dun dun. I got like hella money. Simply one look at his card made you feel a sweat drop. Talk about rich. Maybe I do need help. You heard Boba's quiet voice coming from back. Blinking, you knew Subspace heard the plea as he tilted his head, almost amused. Do you want the receipt? He asked him as he shook his hand. Said, no, but can I kiss the employee? No! Just make my drink personally, will you? I'm rich, so I can't I don't care. You're not serving anyone here. Now go and help your friend. I'll wait right here. You feel all more nervous simply. What the hell did I just say? You could feel all the more nervous simply looking at him. Especially looking at you was calculating. According to my calculations. Judgmental? Maybe. I'm not sure if you're just seeing things because of how nervous he was making you. Before you can second guess any longer, you went to the back to check up on Boba. Sorry! They apologized almost immediately. I don't actually really need your help. Well, kind of. Back at Crater Dust, we didn't have to make so much so fast. It's getting overwhelming. Not even rush hours this bad back home. It's okay. It's okay. We need more employees. You tried to put a comforting hand on Boba's shoulder, giving him a firm squeeze before going back to your original position. I know. I mean, we're doing good so far for our first rush hour. They trembled slightly before shaking their head. I appreciate it a lot, Candy. Let's give him hell! But, well, it's only gonna get worse. I said this was rush hour, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's only the start. Boba took a deep breath before looking back front. Welcome to retail. Maybe we should go back. I feel like I'm getting glared at and it's giving me the heebie-jeebies. Look back to Subbase. He was looking at your merchandise before he looked back to you. His gaze sharp as you let out a sigh. Good luck, Candy! Boba did a quick salute as he went back to front. Subspace. What would he like? Okay, so you're sweet. So sweet. So sweet. Mango base. Alright, here you go. Here you go. With breath, you finish Subspace's drink. Sign it over to the counter. Here's your drink. Subspace looked at the drink carefully. Strawberry and mango. This does seem like what I ordered. Very well, you did. Etiquette. Bro, shut up, Burnley. Like, she's got yawning for me. Cornball. You're lucky you're hot. Like, no, I feel like sassing him. Hey. What my creator meant to say is that he simply wanted to confirm. Thank you. I do not. Correct, Gamma. That's what I meant. I will proceed to enjoy this. Thank you once again. The biograph, whom you can only assume is called Gamma, not it. For ultimately, look a little beanie, I love that. For ultimately slipping back behind Subspace. Subspace let a sigh as he's composing himself. Truth be told, I cannot taste this at all. Subspace shrugged slightly, mixing the drink slightly with one of his hands as the other played with the straw. So instead, this drink will be evaluated by texture and appearance. For your sake, may this not disappoint me. I keep forgetting how much of a loser he is in canon. Like... As Subspace finished, he did a quite dismissive wave. Turning around as the other Infernals moved to let him pass, he didn't seem to be paying attention much as they paid attention to him. And with that, he was gone. Talk about hard to please. I know, right, Boba? Like that's what I'm saying. Boba walked behind you, patting your shoulder lightly. Hopefully he doesn't come back. You got me sighed as you went back to taking normal orders. ... The festival is now underway, currently on first break. You both thought the place was busy before, but now... Miss Swath's grant mercy on both your souls. Thankfully, this time, Boba was more pumped and managed to keep up when he would run out of ingredients. Sometimes they would come over and take over the drinks when they would make ingredients in abundance. He managed to find a room and fit in with Boba, making this rush hour a bit more bearable than the earlier hour. Currently, Boba managed to get all the ingredients in anticipation, so you're both making drinks, being much closer to the time. Good morning. In front of you stood another fighter that's currently pursuing festival. The ever-blooming, beautiful vine sap. But that wasn't a major special to you. You've seen her already last week when preparing your shop from a distance. The problem? She worked right next to you, too. In other words, vine sap was your rival, and rivals to lovers. Ah! Looks like you have her work cut out for you, right? Vine sap smiled softly as she moved the potted plant in her hands. Fitting, since it's lunch hour and break in the festival. Oh, I'm not taking too much of your time, am I? No. I don't want to sass Vine Sap. I love her. I love Vine Sap. I'm sassing Subspace every chance I get, but I love Vine Sap. Oh, I know you're busy. Rush hour is killer, especially one like this one. I'll be quick, I promise. I didn't come for no reason. Not sure if you noticed, but I work right next door to you at the Express. Oh, I noticed. We're rivals. I thought I would leave you two with a little welcome gift. She's so sweet. I love Vine Sap. Vine Sap motioned at the potted plant in her hands. I grow my own flowers, so I picked out one for my collection. I hope you and your friends like it. Accept it, duh! Who do you think you are? Like, this ain't good pizza, great pizza. I'm thinking about pizza right now because I just had homemade pizza. It was really good. You grabbed the plant from Vine Sap's hand. Thank you. Mindset let a soft smile. It's my pleasure. I saw your shop from far away. I thought this flower would match the best. Whether you keep it in the main shop or put it in your living quarters, it will still give a bit of pop of color. Enjoy it well. Well, I didn't come to only give you two a flower pot. I'm gonna come by earlier, but I was stuck helping Slingshot prepare for the festival season. Slingshot is, well, technically he's my boss, but he's my sibling too. And he wanted to give you a welcome gift, but he didn't have time. He's participating in the festival too, so we're only open in afternoons and evenings for short hours. So on behalf of these rests, we welcome you to Crossroads. You should come visit one day. I'd love to serve you. I'd let you serve me any day, Finestaff. Finestaff shook her head slightly, as if telling herself to focus. Enough about that. I came here to try one of your drinks. Had to find out what all the buzz was about, you know? You're the talk among the fighters. Talk about being popular. Finestaff put a hand to her chin as she looked at your selection. Can I recommend something mellow? I think something light would be nice. I have to go back to the arena after this. You gave her a small nod. I think I know just the thing. Run up the cost, showing the Finestaff. She nodded, pressing her hard to the reader before he got to work. Finestaff wants something mellow. You should be able to make something like. Okay. Some mellow tapioca. Some mellow honeydew. Oh. I feel like she'd like oolong, too. I like oolong. Okay. Your order. It was for Finestaff to grab a drink from her hands. Thank you. I have to say, you look like you're faring quite well on day one. Mark me impressed. I'll let you know if I like it. Finestaff rolled the drink in her hands. She let a nod as she looked around the shop. Looks like even she knows how cramped it was getting in this place. Well, don't make me keep you here. She let a snort, yet her expression was apologetic. I know it's already filling up a lot. Yes, it's an intermission between fights. Good luck with the rest of your shift. Remember to take breaks. She's so kind. I love her. With that, Finestaff left. He looked behind her, noticing the enormous line of infernals still waiting for their drinks. Talk about rush hour. Things seemed to slow down now. As afternoon started to settle, the sky took on. I'm thinking about the scythe, like I'm waiting for her. Golden hue. With the massive rush gone, Bubba took the opportunity to do a quick restock. Some greens ended up being way more popular than expected when even your emergency stock ran out, so he left for the nearest supermarket. And rushed to leave, Bubba left some tools unclean. Boba, we gotta stay cleanly. So now you're back washing them. Silly, forgetful Boba. Anyone here? Your thoughts were interrupted by a sudden melodic drawl. I think that's right. You quickly placed the clean tools and scrambled out from the back. It's no time to be distracted. She looks even better than last time. Oh my god. Howdy. How do I do this accent? I'm trying to. Sorry, I was in the back. The infernal in front of you quickly dismissed you with a quick wave of her hand. No problem here. I reckon I not have the opportunity to check what all raves about. I'm trying to like not do too exaggerated, but also like try to, shop in the talk between the spiders. I think that's shop and talk between the spiders. Your shops in the talk for the spiders between the spiders. I'm struggling with I just had to check it out myself. Okay, I think that's good. Oh, I accidentally saved. Oh. Fighter scythe. She had pinpoint precision during the fights. That wasn't what made her popular. She dropped it, but I know that's right. It's obvious why people fell for her. Every fighter had their own interview, especially if they were returning from other years. Scythe was no exception. It made people forget that she had a hefty bounty on her hand. A bounty for being so damn hot. Hell yeah. Wanted to come by earlier than first admission, but I got held up by something. I'm thinking I gotta worry your pretty little hand about. Why am I twirling my hair at that? Scythe tilted her head as she looked at you carefully, as if looking at every minuscule detail on you. You sure you recall Pedro just being covered with posters with her face on it? Even if she was charming, there was something lit in her eyes that made the hairs in the back of her neck rise. I don't care, bro. I can fix her. Your neck saltans. Look like you've seen a ghost. Oh my god, bro. God damn it. That goddamn line, it haunts me. Like a ghost. Safe pause before letting out a chuckle. Or maybe you're just shocked to see someone that's good looking as me. It's the latter. She's so gorgeous. First route I'm doing. Play along, duh. Maybe. Ow, my hand is cramping. Jesus Christ. You trail off, laughing nervously as you look to the side. Safe let a laugh as her tongue passed through her fang. She's even pleased with your reply. Is there a polyamory option? Because I low-key want to date all of them. That's so. Oh my god, I lost the accent. I had it perfect and I lost it. You're not sure if she blinked or blinked. Oh. But you're starting to understand her fan base. Well, how about you tell me how this kind of place works? I see there's a menu, but... She points at a slot in the corner. You're offering more specialized drink combos for the customers, huh? How's that work, sugar? Oh my god, I'm blushing. I'm literally blushing. I'm blushing so hard right now. Look over at the spot the scythe pointed at, a little note that Boba wrote down. Come think of it. Haven't you been doing unique drinks for some of your customers as I'm asking? He asked for their flavor profile, basically, or to include specific ingredients. Scythe tilted her head as she listened intently. She nods as she looked back at the options. Alright, I reckon I'll take this then. I want something strong, powerful. I'm blushing so hard right now. As long as it has mango. Got that, sweetie? Sure thing. Put down the number on the card. Wait, what is she? Wait. I was low-key distracted. I'm sorry. I was, okay. Strong, so like bitter with mango. Putting down the number on the card reader, scythe stopped you with her hand. No need. I'll be paying in bucks if you don't mind. She's so classic. Of course. I'm reading Scythe Reader after this. Stop. I can't. Oh my god. Scythe put down the bucks in the corner. You pick it up swiftly, counting it. It was the exact amount. Peculiar, knowing that it was down to a decimal. With a shrug, you catch the bucks in your register, mildly impressed. Wait here, I'll get it done for you. Of course I will. Okay, so bitter. Okay, this is mellow, sweet, and flavor. So I guess flavorful with the mango base. And then a little bitter black. Why you looking bitter? I be looking better. I said black tea. Oh wait, do I have to? What is happening? Trash it all. Okay, flavorful trio jelly. Trash all again. Flavorful trio jelly. Mango base. Bitter black tea. That should be good. Now that one drink, you looked over at Scythe, who leaned on her counter. Opening her hand, she waited for you to slide it over as if for her bar, which she... She indulged her? Duh! Scythe caught it with practices. Why aren't you a dog? I'm a Scythe human shipper now. Don't at me. If you see a Scythe Yume account pop up in a few days with this specific Scythe, don't at me. If you see my baby daddy at Pride, don't at me. I already know. Looks very promising, hmm? And by the looks of it, get mama taste. Looking forward to trying it. If she doesn't like it, I'm going to I'm going to die. Thanks, sugar. Stifling against the counter as she kept her eye on you. No, I've heard of your shop when I was waiting for the next match. The other fighters, especially around the young'uns, have been speaking highly of this place. See how bright it is over here. Scythe chuckled as she leaned against her hand. Not everyone has time to make a detour over here, especially us fighters. As long as this, they make us work like dogs. Training every day. You can train me every time. I mean, what? Who said that? Whoa, this AI is getting crazy. I'm gonna put like a Sora. How do I put a Sora AI video? AI is getting so crazy nowadays. I mean, I never said that. Put a chat GPT you watermark. Put like a vocal like this audio track was made with chat GPT. Wow, guys, like these AI voices, man. Crazy. Crazy work. Can't blame it though. We all want to win, and the prize pool is huge. What I'm saying is, it takes a blessing if there are fighters recommending this place to each other. We don't get time for these things. I love the O fears that everyone has, especially since we're trapping all around the inferno. Safe pause, taking a deep breath. First day of festival is just as hard as the last one. Everyone's tired. Just want to go back and finally rest. And you gotta choose wisely where you want to go. Scythe finally backed up from the counter. Hope I made a good choice visiting out. Yes. Please visit again. Yes. Wow. ChatGPT. AI voice is crazy. Please stop with the AI. Thanks for the boost, darling. Oh my god. Like I said, if y'all see a Yumi shipper account pop up later, don't at me. Her ears clicked. Oh, I put on the accent by accident. Her ears clicked. Oh my god, bro. Her heels clicked against the wooden floor. Jesus Christ, bro. Her heels clicked against the wooden floorboard of your shop as the bell above the door rung. Mark her exit. Was she really wearing those heels during the fight? No, can she come back? I don't even want to see Bedkit anymore, bro. I want more of her. Sorry, you're gonna keep staring at the door or what? I'm gonna keep staring. I'm manifesting for her to come back. Bubba's voice suddenly cut through your thoughts. Are you hypnotized or something? Yes. Agree. Agree. Bubba blinked over at you. You know what? I'm not even gonna ask. Guys, these AI voices are getting so insane, man. I walked in here, box. You could hypnotize me anytime. I mean, what? These AI voices, man. They're so out of pocket. I'm most impressed. Bill's voice was dripping with sarcasm as he shook their head. Well, I've got enough ingredients for tomorrow, too, so you don't have to run later today, nor in the morning. Hopefully. Anyways, I think you're on stuff break. I'll make you a drink. But you have to pay. Huh? Finally, nighttime came. It was almost a relief when the light outside dimmed and street lights turned on. Because it meant one thing. Your workday was almost over. By now, Bubba was taking a break at one of the tables, drinking their own drink as they doom scrolled on their phones. Same they. Oh, damn it. Same. Oh my god. I inhaled to start speaking again. I choked on my spit. You spent your time simply cleaning up the counter, making sure it would be spotless for the next day. That was until... Excuse me, this place is open. I'm not even that excited for Radkit anymore. Like after Scythe, like... The Inferno looked back at your open sign, then at his watch. I apologize. It's quite late. You would recognize the one in front of you as the fighter medkit. You see him before on TV, as he was one of the 2 healers who participates, which meant that there were many eyes on him. He had some of his own fanfare, mostly being a healer and with how dry he was for some reason. But one thing was certain, you did not expect to see someone like him in your shop. We're still open, whatever. What the hell, sir? Yumi shook her head, waiting for him to come in. Hey, medkit, do you know where I can find Scythe? God damn it. Don't worry about it, we can still serve you. Top 10 things no retail worker has said ever. Medkit let out a sigh as he passed through the door, which closed behind him with a click. What can I get you? He is majestic. He's majestic. Him and Dom are like majestic. Style. Like majestic horses. Medkit walks to menu.png. It's funnier the second time. Yes, it's funnier. Medkit walked to the counter, his steps measured as he almost gingerly picked up a menu. His visible eye darts around your menu items. Do you have anything bitter? You glance at the side, looking at your selection. Back in Credulous, the younger Infernals wanted as sweet as possible. The adults were no different. Near Crossroads, most will go to maximum sugar level. It's for someone someone order with less. Bitter? That made you think. We should, yes. Do you want something bitter? Medkit put the menu back down on the counter, taking a careful look at you. Yes. I don't see it be so coffee, so I'll be content with simply something bitter, if you may. Maybe tea? Medkit simply nodded. If you may. You told him the total and he let out a sigh, muttering something under his breath as he took out a coin purse. Looks like he'll pay get cash. He pulled out the little coin purse like a grandma, like, oh, let me, like, pay. But my little coins, I'm old. I literally have been, every time I have to be grandma, every time I have to act old, and I'm old always slips in there, like, it's been horrible in theater, bro. It's been, like, I have a theater class, and, like, obviously, like, if there's a lot of, like, you play a lot of old people in theater class, every time I slip at least, like, 5, like, I'm old. He seemed to be struggling to take out the cash from the purse. Uma's brow furrowed in consternation as he searched around, holding the coins with one hand and the other keeping the purse stable. How much change did he have? To be dressed in nines like he was, he didn't seem one to be struggling with money. Yet there he was. Maybe you should start the drink already. Even if you didn't have enough, he's honest, and you don't mind giving him a freebie for the festival participation. Okay. Grapefruit base. Oh, is it because he asked for tea, I guess? Okay. You look like a medkit. He only seemed to get more frustrated. You swear you could see the crystal neatly between his horns crack and shake. I'll come here if you're on your fan sweets. He decided to do small talk, hoping that would give him enough time to continue searching. His ears twitched slightly as oh my god, bro. His ears twitched slightly as he looked up at you, cleaning his drink with a towel to make sure it would be clean for him. My colleague told me to come here. Scythe! Can you show me where she is? Just wondering. He admitted gruffly, ending it with a sigh. Just a recommendation. And with that, he was silent once again, back to searching his coin purse. Maybe just give him a discount. Show mercy. We offer discounts for fighters if you're interested. A small white lie. One that Medkit seems to question immediately. Just some bucks discount. We know you fighters already have it complicated, so why not enjoy something sweet to relax, you know? Oh, we gotta keep opening save menu. I saw you on the TV earlier. You pointed over at the TV in the corner of the cafe. You're Team Winter, right? We can't watch for long because we have to focus on making drinks. You can see Boba totally turning your direction. It seems like someone's eavesdropping. Ooh. But your tangent seems to make Medkit relent. With a shake of his head, his shoulders slumped. How much? You bring up a new price for him, motioning the amount with the amount with a smile. Medkit is broke as a joke, man. But I got like no money. I got like no money. I got like $5. What? I got like no money. I got like. He glanced up at you again before putting the coins in the exact amount. Here. Medkit slid the coins over to you. Thanks. Here you go then. He smiled once again as you passed him the drink, trying to mask the fatigue that you felt deep in your bones. Medkit grabbed the drink from you, taking a careful look at it. Which tea is this? You tell him which one it is, hearing him hum softly. I've heard of it. We'll see if it's black tea botacho. Of course you've heard of it. I'm not much of a tea drinker. I much prefer coffee. With that, Medkit finally turned around, taking another careful look at you before he spoke again. Have a nice evening. As the door closed behind him, Boba quickly locked the door and turned aside and closed. We are not getting another late night customer. Talk about time consuming. Boba slumped slightly, letting out a groan as they went to stretch their back. Well, at least that was our last customer of the day. Regretting coming to Crossroads already? What? No! Boba walked up to you, tilting her head playfully. Why would I regret coming here when we already cashed in triple the amount we normally do in just one day? They let out a giggle as they wrapped an arm around your shoulder. I think we did really well for our first day, you know? You think? Yeah, that's the spirit. Looks like we were probably going to get return customers. Isn't that awesome? I can't believe it. We were actually in Crossroads and we're doing good. Boba out of breath as they looked over at you. Boba and Candy against the world. Fist bump, duh. Boba groaned heavily. They have a giggle as they put their hand down. Ah! Well, I don't know about you, but I'm gonna go up and get ready for bed. If you're not going up instantly, I'll leave the light on for you. Either way, I think we deserve a good night's rest. I feel like a reason. I'd probably sleep forever if we didn't have work tomorrow. Boba looked at you expectantly before turning around. I'll see you upstairs then. Turn off the lights and shop when you're done. Reach the end of day 1. Would you like to save? Yeah. Save. Return. Okay. So also end the demo. Thank you so much for playing. Hell yeah. Okay, that was it for the new glass bubble demo. That was really, really fun. I hope we get 50 bajillion scythe scenes. I don't care about anyone else. I hope the scythe route is super fleshed out because I love scythe. By the way, this entire video was generated with Sora AI. Oh my god, this is such... I'm so scared. If anyone at school finds my account, then this is gonna be like... I'm cooked, bro. Like and perhaps subscribe. Okay, now how do I close the game?